What's up, what's up? It's your boy Dave. We're back in the building. We're doing it big, doing it live. So we made a quick variation to the Apex Predator build. This is the Apex Predator Stealthboii build, alright? Boy with like 2 or 3 eyes, however many eyes that you want to throw on that. But it's a Stealthboii variation of it. Shout out to my boy Fl4K. He brought up the good old Persistence Hunter. Probably more relevant now than it was back then. So this is a ability that allows you to stay inside of stealth for longer. It makes that fadeaway work really well. Able to give you that bonus damage, and then the action skill duration is going to keep you inside of that good old cloak and be able to murder off some enemies. Personally, I was playing around with the other variation, and I might like that one a little bit more of the Apex Predator, but this one works out super duper well for the people that want that old thing back so they can reminisce about the good old days. So what we're losing is the Galactic Shadow, so that's going to be 15% crit hit damage. That is going to be not super duper substantial, it's something slight. And then you have a choice to make. You can go off into big game, or you can go off into the most dangerous game. Depending on your mod setup, it's going to be like 5 to 10% damage difference between like the gun damage. I personally went with the big game, so that way I'm able to sustain my stacks and stack up my stacks easier. Able to run through and maintain these good old buffs from the 100 kill skills. Or you can go off into the most dangerous game if you want to. I found this worked out better for me and my playstyle. This works out better for upkeep in general. And that is basically it with the good old skill tree. That was a quick old change that we made to it. This is for the Apex Predator Stealthboii edition. You can still play the other version. The other version works out really well. That's the version that I was running that I still jump around depending on the setup. The other version should work better for bossing. You can play around with the variations. Let me know which one you guys like better. The good old normal version or the Stealthboii edition. So let's go ahead and hop into these good old guns. As a quick overview, I covered most of these guns already. I did not highlight Lucian's Call enough apparently. This is going to be your main gun for just about everything. Going to be running and gunning with this thing, murdering just about everything. And when it comes down to, I guess, bossing and killing some of the larger dudes, you're going to want to use either like the Lyuda or the Hellwalker, or there might even be another gun that will do pretty good. These are the 2 ones that I have and that I like search around and found do really well. But this gun is going to be one that you should be able to utilize for a while. Both work pretty well, depends on the situation. But yeah, this is going to be your main gun, Lucian's Call. Rowan's Call works out okay. Lucian's Call seems to work out way better from my experience with both guns. And that is basically it. William's Call is getting dropped. This is a insanely good mod because it allows you to go ahead and get those good old hunter kill skills up from on hit attacks and ramp those up so that way you're able to get to your max damage super duper fast. This is the shield I'm rocking. This keeps you alive a bit longer. I never use attack command. These are the grenades. These things are super duper good for getting you those critical hits and allowing you to get back into your fadeaway. And then this is what we use for the good old video for the big corrosive damage. But that is it. Let me know what you guys think below. If you have any questions, let me know. And your boy is outie.